Welcome back to Auto Vehicle Info, where we dive deep into the world of cutting-edge automobiles that push the boundaries of design, performance, and innovation. Today, we're thrilled to talk about one of the most anticipated electric vehicles on the horizon, the 2026 Polestar 5, a stunning electric luxury sedan that's set to redefine what a grand tourer can be in the EV era. Imagine a car that blends Scandinavian minimalism with supercar-level thrills, all wrapped in a package that's as sustainable as it is exhilarating. If you're a fan of sleek sedans like the Porsche Taycan or Lucid Air, but crave something fresh from the Volvo-spun Polestar brand, buckle up because this one's going to blow you away. Let's explore every detail of this beast, from its origins to its on-road prowess, and why it might just be the ultimate four-door EV for enthusiasts who demand more than just quiet acceleration. Polestar has always been about precision and purpose, and the 5 is no exception. It's the brand's bold step into the flagship territory, evolving directly from the visionary Precept concept unveiled back in 2020. That concept was more than just a pretty sketch, it was a manifesto for the future, promising a blend of advanced aerodynamics, sustainable materials, and blistering performance without compromising on everyday usability. Fast forward to today, and the production Polestar 5 brings that vision to life as a low-slung, four-door GT sedan that's entirely new for the 2026 model year. It's Polestar's first bespoke EV architecture, meaning it wasn't pieced together from existing platforms but engineered from the ground up for electric propulsion. This aluminum-intensive chassis isn't just light, it's a revolutionary bonded aluminum space frame that prioritizes rigidity, safety, and efficiency, clocking in at a svelte curb weight that's remarkably low for its size. At 200.3 inches long with a 120.2-inch wheelbase, the 5 stretches out elegantly, slotting right between a Mercedes E-Class and S-Class in dimensions, but with a rakish fastback profile that screams performance rather than boardroom cruiser. It's longer than a Porsche Taycan or Lucid Air by a few inches, giving it a commanding road presence without feeling bloated, and that extended wheelbase translates to a spacious cabin that feels more limo-like up front while keeping the sporty edge intact. One of the first things that hits you about the Polestar 5 is its jaw-dropping exterior design, a masterclass in form-following function. Polestar's designers took cues from the Precept's flowing lines, sculpting a body that's as aerodynamic as it is aggressive, with a drag coefficient that's among the best in the segment. Think under 0.23 CD, thanks to active aero elements like a subtle rear spoiler and flush door handles. The front end is pure Polestar DNA. That signature Thor's Hammer LED headlight array pierces the night with razor-sharp precision, flanked by a seamless grille-less nose that channels air efficiently to cool the batteries and brakes. Side profiles flow uninterrupted from hood to tail, with pronounced fender flares hinting at the wide stance and massive 21 or 22-inch alloy wheels shod in low-profile performance tires. No traditional rear window here. Polestar ditched it like they did on the Polestar 4, opting instead for a high-definition camera feed displayed on a digital rearview mirror. This bold move not only sharpens the aero but boosts second-row headroom by eliminating the sloping roof intrusion, making the cabin feel airier for taller passengers. Around back, the full-width LED taillight bar glows like a futuristic halo, bookended by quad exhaust-like diffusers that are purely for show, underscoring the 5's GT heritage. Available in a palette of sophisticated hues, like snow white, pearl, or magnesium, with optional gold accents nodding to Polestar's heritage, this sedan doesn't just turn heads, it commands respect on any boulevard or backroad. Step inside the Polestar 5, and you're enveloped in a sanctuary of luxury that's equal parts minimalist and tech-forward, proving that sustainable doesn't have to mean Spartan. The cabin is a 4-seater at heart, with low-slung, performance-oriented front buckets that hug you like a race seat but cradle with supple, ventilated Napa leather alternatives made from recycled PET bottles and plant-based foams. The seats recline generously for long-haul comfort, and the upright steering wheel, electrically adjustable with a 9-inch driver display mounted directly to the column, positions you perfectly for spirited drives, ensuring the road feels like an extension of your body. Rear outboard seats mirror this luxury, reclining back for GT duties, while a flip-up center armrest allows for a 5th passenger in a pinch, though Polestar emphasizes the quad layout for optimal space. Materials scream eco-chic. flax fiber composites for the deco panels, 3D knitted textiles from recycled plastics, and even aluminum sourced with a low carbon footprint. The dashboard is a clean expanse dominated by a massive 15.4-inch central touchscreen running Polestar's intuitive Android Automotive OS, complete with Google built-in for seamless navigation, voice commands, and over-the-air updates. Climate controls are haptic and minimalist, with a premium Bowers & Wilkins sound system pumping out 1000 watts through 23 speakers for immersive audio. Storage is thoughtful. A 12.9 cubic foot trunk swallows weekend luggage, plus a frunk under the hood adds another 2.2 cubic feet for cables and snacks. Safety weaves through every inch, with the 5 earning top marks in virtual crash simulations thanks to its ultra-rigid structure and a suite of ADAS features like adaptive cruise, lane keeping, and a 360-degree camera system. It's not just a car, it's a cocoon that makes every mile feel premium. Now, let's get to the heart of what makes the Polestar 5 a true performance GT. Its powertrain, which delivers supercar stats in a sedan suit. Available in 2 trims. Dual motor and the range-topping performance. Both rock all-wheel drive via dual electric motors, 1 per axle, for razor-sharp handling and traction in any weather. The base dual motor unleashes 738 horsepower and 599 pound-feet of torque from its front induction motor and rear permanent magnet setup, propelling the 5 from 0 to 60 miles per hour in an estimated 3.8 seconds, with an electronically limited top speed of 155 miles per hour. But the performance variant, that's where it gets wild. 884 horses and 749 pound-feet from an upgraded in-house rear motor pushing over 600 horsepower alone, shaving that sprint to a blistering 3.1 seconds. These figures aren't just numbers. They're backed by real-world prototype testing at tracks like Millbrook, where the 5 felt planted at triple-digit speeds, its electric power steering calibrated for telepathic feedback. Underpinning it all is a 112 kWh lithium-ion NMC battery from SK Innovation, with a usable 106 kWh capacity nestled low in the floor for a perfect 50-50 weight distribution. This pack feeds an 800-volt architecture, Polestar's first, enabling ultra-fast charging, 10% to 80% in just 22 minutes at up to 350 kilowatts on a DC station, or a full charge in about 10 hours on level 2 AC. Range is class-leading, with WLTP estimates of 416 miles for the dual motor and 351 for the performance. EPA figures should hover around 325 to 380 miles, depending on wheels and options, making cross-country jaunts a breeze without range anxiety. Driving the Polestar 5 isn't just about straight-line speed, it's about dynamics that make you grin. Ear to ear, the bespoke chassis shines with frequency-selective damping that firms up for canyon carving yet soaks up highways like a cloud, while the rear axle torque vectoring and Brembo brakes with integrated regen keep things composed. In prototype drives, reviewers noted its stability at 140 miles per hour, the quiet cabin thanks to double laminated glass and that reclined driving position offering superb visibility over the long hood. It's tuned for grand touring, so expect supple ride compliance with optional air suspension, but switch to sport mode and the world shrinks as the motors surge with instant torque. Off the line, it's neck snapping. Mid-corner, it's neutral and grippy. On sweeps, it's composed and eager. Polestar even teases track modes with launch control, though this is more daily driver hero than circuit slayer. Priced to play in the big leagues, the 2026 Polestar 5 starts around $100,000 for the dual motor, climbing to $130,000 plus for the performance pack, positioning it against heavy hitters like the Taycan Turbo S or Lucid Air Sapphire. In Europe, base pricing hits about €120,000, with US deliveries slated for early 2026 after a global rollout late this year. Orders are open now in select markets, so if you're tempted, head to Polestar's site to reserve yours. Expect incentives like federal EV tax credits to sweeten the deal. Compared to rivals, the 5 edges out on sustainability and design purity. It's not as plush as a Mercedes EQS but outpaces the Tesla Model S in handling finesse, and its in-house motor tech gives it an edge over the Audi e-tron GT in raw power delivery. In wrapping up, the 2026 Polestar 5 isn't just another luxury EV, it's a statement from a brand that's redefining electric grand touring with unmatched style, sustainability, and soul-stirring performance. Whether you're merging onto the freeway with effortless thrust or gliding through city streets in silent elegance, this sedan delivers on every promise the Precept whispered 5 years ago. At Auto Vehicle Info, we're counting down the days until we get behind the wheel for a full test. What do you think? Does the Polestar 5 have what it takes to dethrone the Taycan in your garage? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, smash that like button if you're as excited as we are, and subscribe for more deep dives into the autos shaping tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Drive safe, and we'll see you next time.